You are now tuned in to Blunt Sessions.
Blunt Sessions.
On Flowhio Radio.
You know what time it is. You've heard the other podcasts. Now make way. One day I'm gonna make a real stupid ass intro like these other bum niggas have.
That's my man. You know. And you feel.
I'm Gino Lexus.
K-Swiss.
And I'm Surgeon General. You're listening to Wait a Second. Blood You guys know what it is. That's not right. You guys know that's not right. You guys know I played the wrong fucking intro.
That's not it.
So we gotta stop that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to stop.
We're gonna go back to the beginning.
Yeah, all the way back to the beginning.
I'm gonna click the right intro.
There you go.
And I'm gonna play it.
Because that's hilarious.
Here we go. It's Blood Sessions.
Why so serious? Let's put a smile on that face.
Woo! Welcome to prime time, bitch.
Let's think about that word right there, prime time. That means you don't even get to work in daylight hours because it's insulting that you would be on in the morning. It's insulting that you would be on at any other time other than prime time.
Yeah! Do you want to play us? Okay.
I just want to say that I am truly the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
I always tell the truth, even when I lie.
Holy crap, that sounds a lot better now.
Yeah, I have to actually take off.
Yeah, you know, hey, it won't be a Blunt Sessions episode unless I fuck up. Let me get it out the way really quickly. Surgeon General is here. K-Swiss is here in my face today. Yep. Vote full capital L directly off to the right shoulder.
We're fresh off our absence.
Yeah, a little bit.
Brother Latino Heat is wooing the ladies as he does on Saturday.
Right.
Gino Lexus got a DJ Gino Lexus mix.
Yeah, he's doing his thing as he should. You know, that's what he does. And that's why he's
DJ Gino Lexus. So yeah, how you guys been?
Yeah, it's been like, how long has it been? It's been like a week since
It's been about a week.
Yeah.
So,
Shout out to Pops.
Yeah.
Round of applause. First man in the door.
get a new washing
You
machine.
guys know what it is.
Right.
The washing machine taken from your house.
That's my
Get a
man.
DMX. Get yourself a Macarena. Aye. And you get a promise that you might get another washing machine and dryer replaced tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's a possibility.
And we all know it's not official Blood Sessions prime time. So we got some Kanye. Now it's on.
Boom. You will have to fit
So you guys got time. Go ahead and explain yourselves.
some more Young Pun in there, by the way. You know, his birthday was this week.
Round of applause to Young Pun. His birthday was this week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Young Pun. Happy birthday to that.
Out there in maybe Dayton.
Yeah. In Ohio. So, me personally, I listened to some of the broadcasts. It was great. You guys did a great job. Me personally, though, I was just very tired and overwhelmed with life events that sometimes you need to take a break, you know. And me personally, I have been on the show pretty much every episode since I've came on, save for my holiday party last year. Shout out to the IMS holiday party.
Nice.
It was crazy. Good times. So, yeah, I deserve a break.
So what you're saying is you got time built up.
You know, exactly.
He's got his PTO built in.
I got my PTO set, you know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes you got to take a me day, you know? So, no shame in my fucking game. Every once in a while, you need to take a nap. Really long.
Like a day and a half long.
Right,
Shit
you
like
know?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah. But it sounded great. Shout out to the Cypher and the anniversary.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not like
really
we even said, you know, what we missed.
Right.
It's like, oh well, we just weren't here Wednesday. Oh really? What the hell happened Wednesday? Yeah, no. Like as far as me personally, I was trying not to die. Like I think that's probably the best way for me to explain that. Because to be honest with you, man, my tire exploded. Anybody out there who's ever had, you know, car problems or anything like that, you know how it is when it comes to tires. You need 4 of them.
Yeah, basically.
That's pretty much how that works, man. If you don't have 4 tires, then you ain't getting nowhere. So, yeah. So I was going through all kinds of headaches. By the way, it is impossible to get a used tire before 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
To anybody out there who's listening, I don't know, whatever state you guys are in, whoever's listening, look, you can make a lot of money. If you open up a mechanic shop from the hours of 7:30 at night to 6 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
you will make a killing. Because I don't know why people don't do that. Because think about it. Everybody who breaks down overnight, anything that happens overnight, you would make a killing because you monopolize everybody.
People need to get their tires.
Yeah, because it's not like people stop driving. People have night jobs.
Exactly.
So
and that shit can happen.
Exactly. So now you're stuck in, like, let's say your tire blows out and you're on the highway. All of a sudden, you got to sit there all night?
AAA's got the lockdown on that.
Yeah, but I'm talking about all they can do is tow you to a shop. Then you have to sit there at a shop until when? Until it opens? What if I break down at 8 o'clock at night? They tow me to a shop and I got to sit with my car until 7:30 the next morning?
Oh yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's why there either needs to be a 24-hour one or just an overnight one. Overnight mechanics. Anybody who has a mechanic shop out there, become an overnight mechanic and you will get rich. I feel like that needs to be a commercial or something.
Call it overnight mechanic.
The overnight mechanic. How to get rich. The overnight mechanic. I'm just saying.
That's a good look.
But yeah, so I did tune into the show. I actually heard it the next day because, since we go into podcast form, it's much easier than being up at, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, especially when you got, an early morning job. So shout out to the Cypher. Shout out to H. 11 years.
11 years.
11 years of the Cypher, man. I can still remember the first time going there. And man,
good times.
Cypher was dope. That was back when nobody, you didn't know who the clicks were.
Yeah.
Until we did that. Flowhio Records did that.
Damn.
Because I remember going to the Cypher before we even had the shirts and everything. People, you didn't know who the crews were. Like, you were like, oh, these people must be with these people because they're performing together. Right. All of a sudden, you see 6 guys come in with Flowhio Records shirts on, and you're like, oh crap, I guess they're all, what are they, a label? I remember them saying, what are they, like Wu-Tang?
Yeah.
What's going on with that? But then all of a sudden, I remember, who is it, PF Gang? Started seeing Bullseye shirts, started seeing all kinds of shirts. I'm not saying y'all were copying.
But I'm saying you were copying.
You know what I'm saying?
Away.
But yeah, shout out to everybody, man. I heard you guys were there. I heard
trendsetters.
Yeah, I heard even Mr. J Rock Jones was there.
Oh yeah, it was fun.
I heard him get at you a little bit.
Dude, I was the guy that everybody wanted to talk to about the Cleveland Cavaliers losing.
Yeah, because
it was great.
Yeah.
I was just like, I deserve this because I gave it to him.
Put it this way, I know exactly what you're doing, because whenever you embrace it, you take the sting away a little bit.
You got to.
Yeah, you got to. You got to embrace it a little bit. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make it funny, so it's not as humiliating.
Yeah.
It's still humiliating.
So we got breaking news. News. Tomorrow, to follow up the Cypher's anniversary party, they're going to have a barbecue and basketball game.
Oh, dope.
A game that I used to play in, but I retired. And since I took up the broadcasting role, kind of like, Reggie Miller, all the greats, Bill Walton, all the greats.
Charles Barkley.
They've all done it.
Yeah.
Kenny Smith.
Shaq.
Yeah. So, tomorrow we're going to be, we got to.
Hey, even Paul Pierce does it now, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's true. Come on now.
We got to get probably a generator, but I'm pretty sure I can rent one tomorrow.
Oh, we'll see.
But if we do, we will be broadcasting live courtside.
Nice.
From the All-Star game. We got our canopy we're going to set up so that way we don't melt, so Bo the Fool will be in attendance. No excuses.
Yeah, good luck.
We got a generator, so if you want to plug in a box fan, you can do
Bo
that.
the Fool ain't really about the sports events too much. So,
He tried to put it on air. He wants to get your excuse on record.
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't care.
I guess that's
Ladies
easy
and
enough.
gentlemen,
I'm sorry, it's not a
Vodafone,
baseball
capital
game.
L, is reporting in right now to let you know that I don't care.
Maybe if it was a golf tournament, he would be there.
Nah.
Feel a lot
I
more.
wouldn't be
He'd
there.
Nah, if it was
safe
like
If
there.
it was
E-
a golf tournament,
If it was like an E-game tournament, you might catch me there. But hey,
or if it was like topless basketball. You wouldn't go to
Maybe.
it. Yeah, shut up. You
Possibly.
Yeah, I was
it's
gonna
a
say.
possibility. I mean,
You're not gonna go to the
realistically,
topless basketball
I kind
game.
of like. I'm just kind of curious how that
Shout out
would
to
work,
Mom.
though. You know,
How
like,
it would work?
well, I mean, like, because they get in the way at some point, right?
Nah, man.
Shout out to Leonard.
Shout out to Leonard in the building.
Nah, man. They
Round
don't.
of applause to you, sir.
They don't get in the way, bro.
I mean, what if they trying to, like, you know,
Do a crossover and they
cross
swinging.
over and they swing
And
over,
they
the ball
swinging.
kind of happens to, you know, I mean,
I don't know. I'm thinking they would find a way around it.
and wouldn't that hurt, though?
I don't know. I'm not a woman.
I'm starting to think he don't like the cipher.
Nah, man. I like
that's
the
what it
cypher,
is.
bro. I just don't want to be out.
Can't come to the
at
anniversary
a
party.
basketball game in the middle of the day, in the middle of the heat.
Don't want to
Nah,
come to
He
the
said-
basketball
he said-
game. Free
he's-
barbecue.
He's
Get-
basically
I don't
saying.
want
He's
burn.
basically saying if it took place in Canada, maybe
Yeah. Like, this is in a gym? Yeah, possibly.
that would be dope. But it costs money. It costs a ton of money to rent out gyms.
Exactly. So, you know.
And shout out to everybody who usually goes out to these games. The dunk heard around the world. That's where I
Shout out
believe
to
that's where
Bobby
it was
Treacherous
spent.
and B.O.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard. Did you saw B.O. was there? Cypher. Wasn't Mike Mass there?
We
How
were
many people were
literally
there?
6 days and 18 hours away from one of the most embarrassing moments of my life.
Wiggle fast.
You're still you're on.
I haven't
that.
practiced the worm yet.
You don't have to practice the worm. The best part about it is not practicing.
Not
it.
practicing and just
because
going
the best
straight
thing,
in.
the best thing is, as soon as you do it, you're gonna get hurt. You know why you're gonna get hurt? Because I don't know if you've
I
ever
haven't
landed on
practiced
your
it.
pelvis.
Yeah, the worm.
Well, I'm
is,
going to do it on the grass, so I should be
The
fine.
worm is a very intricate move.
Have you seen the
I
Scotty?
still got another interview.
Have you seen Scotty Too Hottie?
Because the word's starting to travel and people want to interview me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
From other podcasts?
Yeah, of course.
No, actually, this guy was he was pretty big back in the day.
Yeah.
Till he died. And he wants to interview me, so I said, "Yeah, I'll give you some time." Mr. Howard Cosell.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, he wants to
Well,
interview me. He's
here's the thing. So people are coming back from the grave to see Surge
to
do the
interview
worm.
me
Wow.
about this thing. It's pretty bad.
That's a pretty big deal.
I was still hoping to do a press conference leading up to the event.
Oh, you got a week.
We
You
got
never
a
know.
week, so maybe Wednesday we could do a press conference.
You don't know. For anybody out there who's listening, next week is actually a big week.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
return week.
There's a return of a lot of things. So I mean, are we gonna say what's returning? Should we just say it?
Yeah, why not? We got
All right,
time.
cool. So on Blunt Sessions, on the regular Blunt Sessions, to all of our artists out there, anybody who is listening, the Submission Showdown, we will be back. It will be back. So what was it? You submit a song, you get your fans to vote it. You guys
Wednesdays, we
voted.
play the at the beginning of the show. We play the
We play the submissions.
submissions. Everybody votes.
Yep.
The winner gets played on Saturday
On the FM.
on FM.
Yep.
So hey, find anybody else that'll put your music on FM radio. If you can't, hey, submit a song.
Exactly. How hard is that?
It's not hard.
How hard is that? You know what I'm saying? And
How would
that's
they do that, though?
That's the best feedback. Yeah. How would they?
They would send us an email.
Hey, yeah, I'm talking to you. You got something to say? You want to get your music played? You want to be on Gone in 90 Seconds? Well, hit us up then. 813-720-1527 or email us at flowhioradio@yahoo.com. Hey, yo, wait, run that back. 813-720-1527 or email us at flowhioradio@yahoo.com. We waiting on you.
So yeah, send us an email.
Yeah.
flowhioradio@yahoo.com. Send us your songs. Get your fans to tune in Wednesday nights starting at 10 p.m. Get them to vote in the chat room. Whoever has the most votes in the chat room will go on to win and be on Saturday night on Blunt Sessions Primetime, which is now going to be on Power 106.1 FM.
Again.
Clearwater, Tampa Bay, St. Pete area. 7 million people it could reach. So not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
So yeah, I'm gonna.
And also, Friday. Forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
Return to Hawks Nest.
Oh wait, hold up. I had me. My fault. Go ahead. Say that
Yeah,
again.
totally forgot that.
I was wondering why I couldn't hear you. I was like, why can't I hear Swiss?
So totally forgot that. On Fridays, also the return of the Hawks Nest for all your little news and everything else that's going on, stuff that we may not get to throughout the week.